working with Mr. Goodspeed on a project that took roughly a year and a half to get approved, I learned a lot about what you need to do in life to just let things come to you sometimes. Not be impulsive, not go after things when you can just be patient. And I'm running in circles, but you don't want to. But just be patient, you know. The second was, yeah, I wrote this too. The second one was. It ended up being like a 37-page paper that I had to write to get approved by the Montgomery County Chinmay Mission, the board of directors there, and obviously Mr. Recker and Boy Scouts of America. And the attention to detail was important because it's something I've carried on also into my schoolwork. You know, when you're writing papers, to not just put the thesis on, just leave it there. To support things with numbers, facts, statistics, and why, to always trace back to the thesis. And it was just a very, it was kind of an educational thing, but it's going to help me a lot when I go to college. And the third thing was, this is my favorite, the value of people. My project took 3 days. The first was clearing out of the trail, which I had people from my temple to do, and the second was build benches. I had people from the troop coming. The third day, we were supposed to put the mulch on the trail. And this was supposed to be the most difficult part, not because in terms of skill, in terms of pure labor. And on that day, it started hailing and raining, and it was thunderstorming that morning. And when we got there was no one there aside from me, my parents, and a few family friends. Viraj and his dad were there, and my best friends from school. It was Evan Johnson, Leighton Markwood, Zach Kim, Charles Mount, Tim Park. But anyway, so it was. I learned the value of people that day because we accomplished what we were supposed to do in like 7 hours. We did it in 4 hours. We took a lunch break. We had a great time, playing around in the rain and stuff. But as I went home that day, my dad told me that those people that were there for you were there not because it was a service project. They weren't there to help the temple. They didn't go there. They weren't there because I was Boy Scouts. They were there because they cared about me. And that, I don't know, it was a touching moment, and I'll remember that day a lot. So aside from all the tangible experiences in scouting, I took away most of my lessons from just observing people around me. So like when Mr. Crone would be doing Scoutmaster's Minute or Mr. Tung would be making a troop announcement, half the time I'm not listening. I'm screwing around with Evan or something. Yeah. But what I take away is I see how Mr. Crone addresses and treats fellow scouts, I see how Mr. Tung talks to adults, how he helps the kid with a requirement, and that's how to me, that's how a man should act and treat people. So by observing the people around me in Boy Scouts, I learned how to be a better man and how to treat people, and everything, the way I'm molded today and the way I'm shaped today is from scouting and the people in this room. So thank you.